Morning, baseball fans. Alex Hart here. We're going to do the April 18th game reviews, 15 games. Power rankings normally come out today around the same time, but I haven't recorded them yet, and it's because I went so deep into a poker tournament last night. I went super late, never had a chance, and I still had to get up early, do this, and all my other normal stuff to get ready. So we're going to be recording power rankings in the next couple hours, and then I'm going to post that. So it's going to go up a few hours late, but overall it's going to be the same as normal. If you catch a glimpse, you can maybe see an idea of what things are looking like, but some things got changed still on the backboard. I don't update it perfectly compared to what I have on my sheet. So we're just going to jump now into the games, because 15 games, super early here. I got to get into it. Kicking things off, we got the Diamondbacks 5, Nationals 2. Nationals lose. I think that's the series they end up losing. Bumgarner finally settles down and gets his first win of the season here. He goes 5 innings pitched with 1 earned run, 5 Ks. Espino on the other side, 4.1. So Washington really having trouble with some of their starters here. They have the top that's done well. I haven't seen Strasburg really come back yet. And then after that, it's down. Rojas and Kelly hit home runs for the D-backs. No stolen base. Caught stealing Heath. Home runs for Washington. We got 2 for Trey Turner. He's up to 4 this season. The Nationals have that, like, this top of their lineup there is doing very well. They don't seem to be getting it all together at once, though. Between the bats and the pitching, it's just not all coming together at once. So I give them a little bit; they'll be able to pull it off. Next up, Phillies 2, Cardinals 0. This one was about Aaron Nola, so we're just gonna go down to him. Complete game shutout, 10 Ks. What else do I say than that? He went all 9 innings, but that's what a complete game is. Everyone knows that, right? Gant on the other side, 5 inning pitch, 2 earned runs. Didn't take much. So the Phillies are back above 500, and they're riding their pitching right now. This series was really a tale of all of it. One day they were running their hitting, and now they're riding their pitching. So the Phillies are really coming together. Potentially a very strong team this season. Moving on, Rays. I think what was that? They might have swept the Yankees here. Yeah, right? Maybe not. Maybe they lost one, but 4-2. Yankees jumped to 5-10. If you would have said that was the Yankees' record at the start of the season, I don't think anyone would have believed it. Yet here we are, 5-10, and the Rays go back to 500. Really beating up on the team that they've been beaten up on for the past 2 years. Home run for Joey Wendell. Home run for Carlos Stanton, his 3rd of the season. But it's not enough. And Garrett Cole gets his first loss of the season. 6.1, 2 earned runs, 10 Ks. He's still the best performer, but if the Yankees aren't going to win with Garrett Cole on the mound, they're going to be in for a long one. The Rays go through their style of 1.2 off their starting pitcher, then Yarborough coming in for 5. So they're going back to Yarborough being the second pitcher when he goes. I don't know if that'll stick though or not. Indians 6, Reds 3. Indians win the series off this one. I think this was the rubber match. Jose Ramirez hits his 4th of the season. Luplow his 4th. And Tyler Naquin hits his 6th for the Reds. And this is one where the Indians actually gave their starters some run support. They scored 4 runs over the first 4. And then Cincinnati came in and got 2. But when you have Justin Bieber on the mound, I can't believe I just called him that. With Shane Bieber on the mound, 8 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts. If you give him a little bit of run support, should be enough to get it done, and it did. And I think when the Indians score at least 6 runs, they're pretty much going to win most nights, and that's the case this time. And then we got our only doubleheader of the night. The White Sox swept the Red Sox 3-2. And this one was it was a fun game to watch. It was back and forth, very close, lots of chances. Tim Anderson hits his 2nd home run of the season. He's very fast. Kike Hernandez hits his 2nd. Keuchel went 5, 2 earned. Hork on the other side, 3 earned. He's the weakest spot probably in their lineup here. But yeah, this one was a tight one. I didn't watch the second one, but it was 5-1. Home run for Mercedes, and then Martin Perez only went 3.2 and 4 earned runs. So it looks like the White Sox offense really got to him. Kopech on the White Sox side went 3 innings, so slowly coming back, I guess, for Kopech. He only went 41 pitches. I don't know the story there. I don't know if it'll be in the wrap. Kopech gets White Sox excited in DH sweep. Don't know what DH sweep means, but I'm not going to go too much into it. He's placed to undergo Tommy John. So maybe that's why they're still just easing him back into the Tommy John situation, right? This one, Giants again. Like, how many games have the Giants had that are so low scoring that they're pulling it out? Their pitching is getting it done for them this year. If it wasn't for that, I have no idea where this team would be. They're 9-6. They're in a tough division, but they're battling. They're staying above 500. The Marlins back below 500 after this one. It's just a 1-0 game. No home runs. It's a double for Yastrzemski. The RBI goes to Dickerson. I don't know what else we really need to talk about here. Let's go to the pitching, I guess. Alex Wood, 5 innings pitched, 4 Ks. Nothing much, but on the other side, Pablo Lopez, he gets 0 earned runs as well. Looks like there was no earned runs on the entire game. So the losing pitcher goes to him because I guess they scored a bunch of errors. Must have been an error, something nuts in this game. If you watched it, let me know what happened there. Moving on to this Jays game, it's 2-0. It looks like it was a pitcher's duel, but if you watch this one, it wasn't. I think the first 2 innings, Kansas City stranded, the bases loaded twice. And then Ray gets out of it, and then it's kind of the other way. Jays left a lot of guys on base throughout the game, at least 10. You got 10 here for them, 23 for the Royals, so a lot more. With that, not only 2 hits for the Jays, so I guess they're kind of struggled at the plate this series. They scored 1 run in the last game yesterday, and only a couple runs in 3. So they might have had 4 in the past 3 games. It's not going to be enough. Ray, 5 innings pitched, 6 walks. It's very dangerous. Singer on the other side, a lot better. 3 walks, so 6 innings pitched. And Zoik comes in for the Jays and he blows it, really. First 3 pitches when he comes in, all hits, leads to some runs. And the Jays dropped a 2 and dropped that series 1-3. Pirates 6, Brewers 5. I think the Pirates win the series. Believe it's nuts. Pirates are at 7-9. They're sticking around, and the Brewers are 8-7. They're really missing Yelich. Yelich had been playing pretty good, and they're missing him. Vogelbach is the highlight here. 2 hits, 3 RBIs, but not enough for them. Moran, 2 hits, 4 RBIs. The big player here. He hits his 4th home run of the season. Reynolds hits his 2nd. Vogelbach hits 2 home runs, and they're his first 2 of the season. And Alvius Garcia hits his 3rd. Freddie Peralta goes 5 innings pitched, 7 Ks, and Chad Cole 3 earned runs over 5. So it ends up going to the bullpen for this win. Pirates win in extras. But yeah, wow, the Pirates, they continue to win in games. They're keeping these games close. They're not. It doesn't look like they're going to be that pushover win that they were last season, at least, and that's at least a step forward, right? Next up, Rangers 1, Orioles 0. Boring. Went 10 innings, the bottom of the 10th. So if it wasn't for that new rule, right? Who knows how long this would have went. Gibson, another strong performance from Gibson. 8 innings pitched, 6K. So ever since that first game of the year, he's really turning it on. Look at that. His ERA is back to 2.53. The means for Baltimore is having a crazy season so far. 7 innings pitched, 9 Ks in this one. And yeah, wow. Just going going well for both those guys, surprisingly for me at least too. Plutko only went .1 inning. I wonder what happened there. But yeah, defense, key to the story. That's what they're saying. But yeah, moving on, we got Mets 2, Rockies 1. Mets pitching gets it done. Their offense still hasn't really clicked anything crazy, but they really took care of business against the Rockies, and the Rockies dropped to 4-12. 3-12 in their last 15, right? Because we know they won the first game. I know that. And yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say the Rockies have been cemented back into the bottom here for the power rankings and nothing like that. No home runs, and Marcus Stroman went 8 innings pitched, 5 Ks, so very solid start there. Santazella only gave up 1 earned run in this game, and it still gets the loss. Not getting the run support for the Rockies, and which is surprising to me because I feel like the Rockies offense isn't that bad, but I guess when you're against the Mets and their style of pitching, they're gonna win games. Athletics 3, Tigers 2. So that Athletics sweep the Tigers, and it's a late inning comeback. 8th inning they tie it up, and then in the 9th inning they give a walk off in the bottom. So that's it. The A's have shown that they have the late inning capability. Early on, when they were losing, they were still putting up lots of runs late in games. But now that they're winning off of it. Castro for the Tigers had a 3-hit performance. Other than that, they got held to 6 hits. 5 hits for the A's, and it was enough to get the win. Matthew Boyd continues to be probably the Tigers' by far best pitcher so far. 7.1 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. Bassett on the other side, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks himself. But yeah, wow. I can't believe how much the A's have turned their season around already. This one, Padres 5, Dodgers 2. Late inning comebacks for the Padres here, and they are definitely excited. They would have been probably really upset had they got swept. This one started off with a 2-run home run in the second with the Dodgers, and they took a lead, but that was really it for them. Yeah, Jake Corono hit a home run in the 4th, and then in the 8th is really they piled on a bunch of runs, and the core part of their lineup really got it done. Tatis still not back too much from that injury. He's batting 129. I don't think he's even had a hit yet from what I remember. Snell continues to go not deep into games. He went 5, 7 Ks, 2 earned runs. Bauer on the other side went 6, 7 Ks, 1 earned run. So Bauer's really showing his Cy Young capabilities still getting this season. Probably, if he keeps this up, very strong candidate for a repeat. Next up, Mariners 7, Astros 2. Still waiting for these Astros to get their players back. Still not feeling good. I don't know. Maybe they had COVID. Who knows? I don't want to speculate. Maybe it's come out and I didn't even see it. Losing pitcher is Odarizzi. The Mariners 10-6, and they're leading the West right now, which I don't think anyone thought was going to be the case. Odarizzi, 4 earned runs, 7 Ks. Mark Vikas is their starting pitcher, 4 earned runs. He doesn't get the win because he doesn't go enough. But they keep the Stros down, and the Stros. This isn't a story of the offense though. Their defense and pitching really gave up 7. It's hard to overcome 7 runs in a game. And last but not least, we got the Braves 13 and the Cubs 4. The Braves laying the smackdown after getting our butts beat the day before. 6 runs in the top of the first here. I believe it was 4 home runs. We'll get to that in a sec. But Cubs, yeah. This Sunday night game, and it was fairly over. We got 2 6 spots for that Atlanta. So we got Freddie home run, Darno home run, 4 home runs in the first here. Heredia hits 2 home runs in this game. We got none for the Cubs, so they put up 4 without home runs. So maybe their bats are getting going a little bit. They did get 10 hits. So it is the Braves. The Braves' offense is pretty insane. Kyle Hendricks, 4 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, so his ERA is at 6.92. If we just take a look down here at the side of the Cubs ERA, 6.925, 6.5, just a bunch of high numbers. Yeah, if the Cubs are going to keep this up, it's going to be a long season for them. But the Braves are really trying to show that they're still in the hunt. I'm still not sold that their pitching can get it done so far, but this offense is like no other. And I think if we probably look deep at the run scored and stuff like that, they're probably tops in the majors. But yeah, that's 15 games. Keep your eyes out for the power rankings coming out. And we'll see you for the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.